Bang, bang, Niner gang. 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 What's going on, y'all, man? This is Dion, your 49er reporter here, back with that post-game review. If y'all don't know already, man, definitely hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on any and everything San Francisco 49ers. Whew, man. I'm telling y'all right now, if I sound a little hoarse, it's because I was screaming my head off. If you didn't watch this game, our first playoff game in many, many years, you missed a hell of a game. Hell of a fucking game, man. Like this shit, man, y'all have no idea, man. And the beauty of this game is we did everything right. And this shows you with our pass rush and everybody on the defense fully healthy, we cannot be stopped. We can't. You cannot hold us. There's nothing you can do. Not a goddamn thing. Man, let me get right into this, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with the little particulars real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a lot of people picking against us. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people out there going, oh, the 49ers are going to run into a wall. Minnesota's going to beat them. And all y'all out there saying that the Vikings was going to beat my Niners, y'all look stupid as fuck right now. Y'all look dumb, very ignorant. Why would you pick against us when we have full strength? What in your brain that functions says, let me go ahead and pick against the Niners when they're at full strength, when their defense is at full strength, when their offense is running great, when everything is falling into place, when they're at home, in front of the home crowd. Are you fucking serious? We sold out Levi Stadium. Sold the shit out. There wasn't a seat in the fucking place. All you saw was a sea of red. And I ain't talking about a sea of red empty seats. I'm talking about a sea of red jerseys all over the fucking place. We went, man, come on now. Maybe this will teach all you little commentators to go ahead and shut your mouths and start picking my damn Niners, baby. Pick my Niners. Be smart. Use your brains, man. Y'all all went to college. Y'all all got some type of degree. Everybody talks about their alma maters and stuff. Y'all obviously didn't learn nothing when you was in college because you picked against my Niners and it bit you right on in the ass. That's exactly what happened. So let me just go and get into the little stizzats real quick, man. So Jimmy G, 11 of 19, 131, 1 TD, and 1 pick. He did take 2 sacks. Now, what I will tell you about the pick is this was another case of Jimmy basically not even seeing the dude. And that's his fault. Because Eric Kendricks is a really, really good linebacker, especially in pass coverage. And he's fucking stared down the receiver, and sure as shit, here comes Kendricks. I'll take that. So that's on Jimmy. He's got to be smarter about that. Now, the beauty of it is typically after an interception, Jimmy G go lights out. You know what I mean? But this game was a little bit different because we just relied on the run. Like, Jimmy just barely threw. He had 11 of 19 passes for 131 yards. That's actually not really overblowing, or mind-blowing when you call it from the statistical standpoint. So, yeah, it's like beyond pedestrian. You know what I mean? And then touchdown TC is back. Oh, that motherfucker found his stride. They started him, and he just kept rolling. And I noticed what they do is they go with the hot hand, man. They're going to give you whoever's doing well. You know what I mean? So, touchdown TC, 2 TDs, 22 carries, 105 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. Raheem the Dream, 12 carries, 58 yards, 4.8 yards per carry. Come on, y'all. Y'all, come on, man. Our run game ain't to be fucked with. Are you serious right now? We killed their ass. And then the unfortunate happened. Matt Breida comes on in. 8 carries, 17 yards, lowly 2.1 yard average. We got stripped. I don't know what's going on with Matt, man. I don't. Because, 22.3 miles an hour, fastest motherfucker in the league. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Matt Breida, man. But it's just, he's not the same person. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him, man. I hope he figures it out. Because when Breida's on, Breida be on. Like, telling you, if he hit that hole, he get that first step on you, you can kiss his ass goodbye. You ain't catching him. Like, there's nothing that you can do to try to make that better. So, that was just the rushing. We had 186 yards in total on the ground. So we ran all over this fucking defense. You know what I'm saying? So then you have the receiving, and it's actually, once again, because Jimmy didn't have very many yards, the receivers very pedestrian. Deebo Samuel, 3 catches, 42 yards, average 14 yards a catch. KB, Mr. Money in the red zone. He caught the first TD, man. I tell y'all all the time, all y'all KB haters out there, homie, KB is the man in the red zone. I don't give a fuck where else in the field you need him. If he's in the red zone, he makes the play. 3 catches, 40 yards, 13.3 yards a catch, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? E-Man, 2 catches, 33 yards. George Kittle, 3 catches, 16 yards. Now, they will tell you by those stats that they shut down George Kittle. It wasn't that they shut down Kittle. If you watch the game, they were focused on running the damn ball. And Tico Raw was just doing so well, it was not really a reason for them to go and look elsewhere or to do anything different. Like, what's the point? It was way too easy. They just kept running the ball. And the beauty of our team is you don't have guys who are divas who are like, well, I didn't get my catches, I didn't get my stats, on the sideline bitching and complaining to the coach. They don't do that. We got the W. That's what the fuck matters. That's all that matters. You see what I'm saying? So our team is too close-knit for that. So as you can see, the main people to catch the ball were the main people that's always on the field. Deebo, KB, E-Man, and George. You didn't see nobody else targeted because those are the main people that we have on the field. So next up, we got our defense. You know what I mean? Fred Warner, 7 total tackles. As always, he's a tackling fucking machine. The next guy, 6 tackles? 6 tackles? All of them, 2 sacks? 2 TFLs? And a pass defense? Mr. Nick fucking Bosa? Man, bro, if y'all don't understand how big of an impact it is when you have another dude off the edge that's going to suck up so much attention, and then you can just go and get the quarterback and knock down a pass and sack him twice. And one sack, Bosa was literally on the ground, and he had him by his jersey and just yanked him. Get your ass down here. Come here. I just wanted to say hi, man. Stop running from me. I just want to give you a hug. It's okay. Come here, Kurt. He literally, come on, man. If y'all ain't seen Friday After Next, this is what Nick Bosa did to Kirk, man. He grabbed him. Hey, come here, man. Come here. It's all right, man. Yeah, we brothers. We got to care about each other. You got to lay on this ground and take these sacks. It was amazing, man. We had the defensive game was crazy, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry when I say this. Kello, you out. It's a wrap, bro. You got to hit the bench. Because what happened, as soon as you was in the game, you start giving up first downs. They start getting your ass. You gave up the TD. Diggs would not have had a touchdown had your ass did your job correctly. And I knew they had him on a short leash, guys. I knew they had him on a very, very short leash. Because Kello was like, I'm starting. Okay, we let you start. But you on a short leash. You fuck up, we will sit your ass down. And sure shit, right after that touchdown to Stephon Diggs, you didn't see a Kello on the field no damn more. Saw Mr. Mosley, 41. And what did he do? Came in, 5 tackles, and he just made it happen. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about this at all. By any stretch of the imagination am I worried about any of this stuff. You know why? Because E-Man has something in him that Akello doesn't. He had five tackles, all on his own, and 2 passes defense. But what E-Man does is E-Man's got that fight in him, that dog in him. It doesn't make a difference what you do to him. He already knows how to recover from it. And he learns from his mistakes and he moves on. Like, you're not going to see E-Man possibly give up a touchdown and then be sitting there stuck in his head and he can't figure out what to do next. But Akello, he get lost in his own world. So it's another situation where, hey, man, you got pumped for your spot. You ain't playing right. You ain't doing what we need to do. This is not the time for you to have a fucking, let me come to myself moment and kumbaya. No, we need you to be out there playing. We need to have your head level. You got to be in the game at all times because other than that, you're going to keep doing the same shit you're doing, which is why they sat that ass down. So, next up, Dre Greenlaw, 4 tackles. Jimmy Ward, 4 tackles. Ward came out there laying the wood on niggas today. Ooh, he laid the wood on that ass. I'm talking just out there, just hitting anything. So then you got Solomon Thomas come in. 3 tackles and a sack. Solid. Hey, man. Toward the end of the game, man, we put the backups in. Everybody that was in there was a backup. The only person that was starting was Ward. You know what I'm saying? Eric Armstead, 2 tackles. And that sack. He came through. DeForest Buckner showed up. Hit him with 2 tackles. Hit him with the Sizak. Hit him with the TFL twice. Come on, man. Sheldon Day, 2 tackles. TFL. Tarvarius Moore, he had a couple tackles, but those are all on special teams. K1. Everybody out there, man. We sacked Kirk Cousins 6 fucking times. And 2 of those go to Mr. Bosa. We had Solly with 1, Eric with 1, DeForest Buckner with 1. And the man that came back and did what I asked him to do. I almost feel like he saw my video. D Ford. Though he had 1 tackle and he had a sack, what D Ford did was his job. He got on the field. He stayed healthy throughout the whole game. And he applied the pressure that was needed to allow the rest of the line to do what they needed to do. Now, I know everybody looks at me and they're like, oh, man, but you've been shooting on Ford, this. It's not about what he does when he's on the field. It's him being on the field to do it. You have to understand my perspective. I'm the type of person where if you're injury prone and you sit on the sidelines all the time, that's not helping us do shit. Now, his impact when he's on the field is undeniable. But if you're never on the field to be able to make an impact, what good is that? And there's nobody out there that can tell me that that doesn't make sense. So Mr. Ford came in and did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Uncle Sherm came through with the pig, baby. We did what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Richie had a couple of little returns here and there. Robbie Gold, 2 for 2 on the field goals. Money on any of the times we scored. Loving it. Mitch Wisnowski punted the ball 4 times for 186 yards. That's 46.5 yards per punt. Bro, when I say this motherfucker got a leg, he got a hell of a fucking leg, man. And the only reason that it probably wasn't a little bit longer is probably because there was a little bit of wind out there. So that's all that we did. We just went out there, and our game plan was very simple. Run the fucking ball. Run the ball. And run the ball. And run the damn ball. That's all we did. We just ran the ball, man. We ran it. We shoved it down their throats. Tico Raw came in, and he killed him. He killed him, man. He was hitting them holes. He was doing what he needed to do, man. He said, hey, look, man, shit, put the ball in my hands, coach. I got it this time. I done found my stride. I'm solid. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about Matt Breida. Don't worry about none of these people, bro. Like, we good. I got you, coach. And that's what he did. So let's flip to the other side of the ball, because I told you what our defense did. So Kirk Cousins, 21 of 29, 172 yards, 1 TD. the pick to Uncle Sherm. This is the key, though. Because we made Kirk Cousins' life a living hell with all the pressure that we had and the 6 sacks, he had a QBR rating of 34. And then, this is what I said in my video, and this is how I know that I'm good at what I do. We had to stop Dalvin Cook. I wish I could do a live, man, but I got to get my followers up, and I'm going to continue to try to build this channel. So if y'all know anybody that likes 49er shit, please definitely tell them to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Believe you me, because I'm going to keep you up to date. Dalvin Cook, 9 carries for 18 yards. Anybody that knows simple math knows that that's 2 yards a carry. We didn't allow Dalvin Cook to do a fucking thing. Not a goddamn thing. Our defense didn't allow him to do shit. Because you know why? We had that big-ass hog Molly Shelton Day in there. And we put Earl Mitchell in there if we needed to. But we still had those 2 tall trees named DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead in the middle. 6'7" with wingspans probably as long as my body. And I'm only 5'6". I'm telling you right now, people, like, y'all have no fucking idea. This shit was a defensive ensemble that was more beautiful than the greatest fucking opera you've ever been to. It was like watching pure poetry in motion. Every time I saw Kirk Cousins go down, I just went crazy. And it happened again, and it happened again, and again, and again, and again. I was like, oh my God, we are killing them. Like, they couldn't do shit. The only reason that Kirk Cousins got where he got in yards is because he started playing off. We backed off because we had the game in hand. Now, I said we would win 31-17. We won 27-10. So I was off, but I'm telling you, man, this shit's crazy. Stephon Diggs, 2 catches, 57 yards and a TD, 28.5 yards a catch. And you know who he did all of that work on? Akello Witherspoon. He didn't do it on E-Man. I tell you that. Didn't do it on E-Man. Because when we took Akello out, they said, okay, let me test Uncle Sherm. And then when he got picked, he was like, son of a bitch. Now I got to find a different way to get the ball out because I can't keep doing this. You know what I mean? Dalvin Cook, 6 catches for 8 fucking yards. 1.3 yards a catch, bro. Adam Thielen, 5 for 50. Averaging a first down every catch, but didn't yield any tangible results, did it, Mr. Thielen? Not at all. Bro, they didn't have nobody. Like, the bulk of their yards came from Diggs, Thielen, and some dude named Irv Smith Jr., who I don't even know who the fuck that is. You see what I'm saying? Now, on defense, man, they did their thing. They had their little 2 sacks with Daniil Hunter and this dude named, looks like Stephen Weatherly. I don't even know who the fuck that is. But, we pretty much held them in check as far as their defense because we were running the ball so much that it didn't allow them time to be able to get to the quarterback. You see what I'm saying? And it was like right after Jimmy threw that interception, they just said, you know what? Hey, man, we got to just go ahead and run the ball. We seem to have the right holes. Everything is opening up. Let's do this. Let's get this going. And that's it. So when you look at the box score, man, first quarter, 7-7. Second quarter, we get them 7. They only get 3. Then the third quarter, we donutted that ass. Got them with another 10. Fourth quarter, got them with 3. Third and fourth, the second half, they didn't score. Had we started Mosley and Satakello, they probably wouldn't have scored at all. Maybe just another 3 points. This would have been 27-6. They covered the spread in Vegas by 17. Bro, they had them in Vegas by 6.5 points. They beat these motherfuckers by 17. Now, I don't know how gambling works, but I do know simple math. 17 is more than 6. So I'm assuming they well more than covered that fucking spread. So whoever bet on the Niners probably won a lot of money. I don't know how gambling works, though. If y'all know, y'all have to school me in the comments. I'm not a gambler. That shit just doesn't make any fucking sense. But this game showed you that when the defense is healthy, we're unfucking stoppable. There is nobody better than us. So if Green Bay or Seattle watched our game, the first thing they said to themselves was, fuck me royally. I do not want to face that damn defense. Now, Seattle gave us they beat us our first game. We got them the last game. But they gave us a challenge. So Seattle probably feeling a little cocky. They feeling themselves a little bit like, yo, man, we ain't worried about that. We already faced the Niners. We know them. We're a little more comfortable with them. And to tell you right now, Aaron Rodgers is looking at our defense and going, I ain't got time for none of that fuckery. No, sir. I don't want no parts of it. We whooped their ass early this year. I believe it was like 33-8, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been killing people all fucking year long. And we destroyed Aaron Rodgers and the Packers when we played them. A game that everybody said we were supposed to lose. I'm sorry, it was 37-8. A game that everybody said we were supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all supposed to lose, man. Y'all, the 49ers, we ain't going to do this, we ain't going to do that. Adam Rank looks like a dumbass right now. That motherfucker had us going 3-13. We turned that around and went 13-3. He literally looks like a plain out, flat out dummy. Now, don't get me wrong. He didn't own this shit. He owned this shit. And, he's owned it. But look at what we are doing. We don't have to have... Jimmy doesn't have to go out and have some fucking spectacular 6-touchdown, 500-yard game. We can run the ball, control the clock, and just get these easy dubs. It's not hard. We know what we're doing. And if you start... and keep the dudes there that you have. Man, Quan came off and was doing this motherfucking thing. Y'all, man, look, all y'all people out there disrespecting my quarterback and my team, y'all need to just knock it off, man. Don't be upset because your team sucks monkey testicles. Because that's what it is. Kirk Cousins was horrible today, bro. He was horrible. Now, yes, his stats may have been a little bit better than Jimmy G versus the Yarders, but they both had one TD. They both had one touchdown. So there's nothing that anybody could really do with them. We were that damn good. And that's why we won. 27-10. Don't let their ass in the second half. Salah always finds a way. I don't know what he does or how he does it, but he always finds a fucking way, man. But it's beautiful, man. I love it. And I can tell you right now, this is the reason KB is going to stay with us next year. They're going to have to pay that man. And he may not get a king's ransom when he gets paid. But I can tell you right now, man, KB going to be making at least about $8 million a year. Guaranteed. Because if we can pay other players, really absorbent amounts of money, we can definitely pay KB for the services that he's given us all year long. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the man that had like 5-6 touchdowns, which was tied for, most on the squad. He's been doing this thing. And KB has been doing everything. So, but we had 2 touchdowns from Tico Raw. We had 1 touchdown from KB. We had a pick from Uncle Sherm. We had 6 sacks spread between Bosa, Armstead, Buckner, Ford. You know what I mean? Like, we are that fucking good. And if you don't like it, there's nothing you could do about it. You got to get on the field and show us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was talking about all this other shit, man. Please, come on, dog. Y'all don't want to come and see us. You don't. If you didn't watch this game, you might want to try to find it. Pay attention to our defense. And I can guarantee you it will scare the shit out of you and put you in a bind. You're not going to want to come and see us. You're not going to want to come to Santa Clara and try to do a goddamn thing. Whether you're Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, you do not want to come and try to play with us. We will eat you alive. We will put your quarterback on his fucking ass. And we will make your receivers look stupid. Y'all have yourselves a good evening, man. Stay Niner faithful. Stay Niner blessed, man. We are the motherfucking empire. We are the greatest. And there's no one touching us right now, man. Our ceiling, we don't have a ceiling, man. We all up in the stratosphere right now, riding high on this. And all we got to do is just wait till tomorrow to whoop ass. Y'all have a good evening, man. Stay blessed.